What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this midweek work Wednesday. I'm doing real good myself. Shout out to the brother Elder for posting this story yesterday about Rick Santorum. Okay, Rick Santorum is basically a liar. You understand? But what more can we expect? We get lowlifes like Rick Santorum, that come to try to steal our heritage and now debunk our existence as the first people, here in this country. We were made from the good black dirt of this country. What more can we expect from a descendant of the devil himself? After all, it does says in John chapter 8, verse 44. And this is what the Messiah said. The Messiah that is, more called, people recognize as so-called Jesus, which wasn't white, by the way, but he did say this: ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your fathers ye will do. Okay? He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, right? Because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh lies. Okay? He speak lies of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Now the Most High, Yahweh Shai, the Son of the Most High, just summed Rick Santorum ass up in a nutshell, right there in that one scripture. Basically, Now let's get into this particular story. But before we do, I want to show you, well, no, let's read this first, and I'm going to let Chief Eagle Eye tell us and tell Rick Santorum basically what's up, okay? Now, it says here, Rick Santorum lambasted over comments seemingly erasing Native American from history. Now, see, immediately people going to think when he did this that he's talking about the lighter version of us that stems from us. You know what I mean? The so-called red version of us, okay? But see, they never seen that coming. I'm talking about the ones that are actually looked at as Native Americans of this land. They didn't see it coming that this white man would lie and turn on them, you see, as well. Well, this is what happens when you don't tell the truth or where you come from. But be that it is. Let's get into this article right here. It says Rick Santorum's critics did not take kindly to comments the former Pennsylvania senator made while speaking at a Young America's Foundation event last week. During his talk, Santorum offered his views on the founding of America, which he ties to the Judeo-Christian principles of persecuted Europeans. Persecuted Europeans. Wow. Let me continue. Who crossed the Atlantic and created a blank slate, birthed a nation from nothing. I mean, there was nothing here. After Media Matters, Jason Campbell Campbell posted on the clip on Twitter. Critics described Santorum's remark as not only historically inaccurate, but also an example of white supremacy and the eraser of Native American history and culture. All right. What he's basically saying, he's, like I said, Rick Santorum's a liar. Okay. Rick Santorum, ancestor who was birthed from the devil himself, that used the woman, our basically ancestral mothers, to birth their children. Okay, basically. Okay, which basically is the bad seed. It gets deep, But basically, Rick Santorum is saying that they came here and did everything, and they didn't. What they came here and did was reclassify Native American people as black people and enslaved them to build this place, which were already, this place was already built, number one. But they came here and enslaved black people, which is reclassified as black people, but Native Americans, to build things their way. And they stole every damn thing, inventions and all of that. Okay? That's basically what Rick Santorum is leaving out. Okay? They didn't do a fucking days of work. Everything that they did was chaotic mischief, rape, rob, steal, and murder. Not to mention lies, just like they still doing. Okay? Now, let's watch Rick Santorum on this video right here so you can hear him for yourself. Then we're going to see what Chief Eagle Eye have to say.
If you think about this country, I don't know of any other country in the world that was settled predominantly by people who were coming to practice their faith. They came here because they were not allowed to practice their particular faith in their own country. And so they came here mostly from Europe, and they set up a country that was based on Judeo-Christian principles. I say Judeo-Christian, the Mosaic Laws, 10 Commandments, and the teachings of Jesus Christ, the morals and teachings of Jesus Christ. That's what our founding documents are based upon.
But the Messiah basically just blew your ass out of the water when he called you the father of liars. Okay? And this is what you blatantly sitting up here doing right now. Let's continue. This dude is full of contradictions, man.
It's in our DNA. You know, if you think of other countries like Italy and Greece and China and Turkey and places like that, they've all sort of changed over time. I mean, they've been there for millennia in many cases. And their culture has sort of evolved over time. But not us. We came here and created a blank slate. We birthed a nation from nothing. I mean, there's nothing here. I mean, yes, we have Native Americans, but candidly, that there isn't much Native American culture in American culture. It was born of the people who came here pursuing religious liberty to practice their faith.
If that was the case of what you said, Rick Santorum, you could have pursued your religious liberties in the fucking Caucasus Mountains. You did not know nothing about religion. You understand? See, your people was considered as lepers. You understand? And that's just, you was considered as lepers, and where the priest, the priest hired you people to do the liturgical duties. Excuse me, I'm getting kind of hyped. You know what I'm saying? Liturgical duties. You understand? I mean, of the priesthood, and basically what that was all about. Basically, simple shit like chop wood and all that kind of stuff, hew water and all that kind of stuff. But they wasn't supposed to do that, and what you bastards did was stole the ancient Hebrew manuscripts and ran your ass across the Caucasus Mountains. You know what I'm saying? Stayed up there for a while. Basically, you was originated, in the Caucasus Mountains, but you stayed up there for a while, and then you invaded Europe, which was inhabited by black people. You understand? And eventually, the Americas, that was inhabited by black people. Australia, that was inhabited by black people. I mean, it goes on and on. You was a fucking cancer throughout this whole entire globe, this earth. And here you are lying the fuck again, you bat ear motherfucker. You see what I mean? Fucking ears are like bat wings. See, that kind of shit. Let's finish this right here.
To live as they ought to live and have the freedom to do so. Religious liberty. Those are the two bulwarks of America. Faith and freedom. I mean, you hear it all the time now, faith and freedom, faith and freedom. But it is what makes America unique in the world.
This brother that you see right here is named Chief Eagle Eye. Let's listen to what he has to say about, us being here, before lowlifes like Rick Santorum, his fucking ancestral people came here, if you can call them that. Let's listen to this.
Happy to be Nappy Show. We have a special guest, Chief Eagle Eye. He's here at the Pushna
Pusa's talking about
reservation, and he wants to tell you why you're not African American.
I don't know about everybody else. Some people over here are African American,
Right.
And some of us not. All of us not the same. What you have to do is go in your own immediate family. You can't look at me and say I'm dark like we all the same, because we all not the same. And this is one of the biggest lies they ever told us, that we all from Africa, skin and black. We all are not from Africa. Some of the Africans did come over here, and some of us were dark anyway. You like the Wakachas, they was dark. They always was there in the Wakachas. We was always here on this land. We didn't come from no Africa. I know exactly. You get the book and tell exactly where I come from, and there ain't no missing. It ain't no lie. So you can't look at another person. I can't look at you because your skin is black and tell you you're African or you're a Native American. You have to go into your own.
Welcome. Happy show. We got a special guest here again, Chief Eagle Eye with his book. Could you straighten that book up for us? And could you tell us briefly what your book is about?
This book is called The Original Man of America. I'm the original. I'm the original person of America. You get this book at Amazon.
Online.
And get the book on Amazon, Original Man of America. And you all get the book, you won't regret it. It's a very interesting book. Very interesting book. And you won't regret it if you get the book. It tells you all the information about America, how it got started, how I got started, and the whole shebang.
And we was not from Africa, correct?
No, we were not from Africa, no way.
The original.
Now, you hear that, Rick Santorum, you fucking liar? But what more? Like I said, I don't even know why I'm getting upset about the situation, because I already know that you're a fucking liar. I already know your true history and where you come from. You understand? But them reapers waiting to gather y'all ass, you tares of the field. You understand? Y'all finna be gathered. You finna be separated from us and gathered. And you're gonna be dropped in the fire. Basically, that's what you got coming. Rick Santorum and the rest of you fucking liars, heritage thieves. That's all I got on this one, y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this particular story right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, your views and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.